Hey guys, it's Aaron and I'm back again for another video, and today we're going to talk about attachments, expectations and suffering. How this can change and what we can put into practice in our daily lives to create less suffering and let go of some attachments. Now, the Four Noble Truths is something you may have heard of. In Buddhism, it is something that is a huge principle. Now, who taught us these? Well, it's obviously Buddha himself, 2,500 years ago. Now, the first Noble Truth tells us that there is suffering in this world, and that is because of the impermanent nature of things. Nothing in this universe is permanent, everything is constantly changing, and one day, even the earth itself will come to an end. So this concept causes suffering in the human existence. Now, that suffering isn't caused just by the fact that it's impermanent. It is caused by the attachment and the expectation of those things. You expect something to be permanent and you have an attachment to that thing that you're expecting to always be. Now, how can we reduce this suffering? Well, we first got to let go of the attachments and expectations. A lot easier, a lot harder even than it sounds. But if you do manage to let go of attachments and suffer expectations, you will suffer so much less. Now, this is done through creating balance in your life and living in the present moment. Now, you're thinking, well, I'm living in the present moment, but I'm still expecting things, I'm still attached to things. Well, my question to you would be, if you were living in the present moment, can you truly expect anything? Because to expect means to look forward. You cannot expect anything to happen without first looking forward into the future. Now, if you're attached to an expectation, it will cause you suffering no matter what it is, because eventually something will change, that thing won't be there anymore, or a person will maybe cancel on you. You have plans with good friends, they've cancelled 5 minutes before you're meant to meet them, you feel very let down. That is because you have an attachment to the expectation that they are going to meet you at that certain time. When it doesn't happen, you feel let down, you feel crap. And that is what we mean by the attachment and the expectations of those things. Now, the Four Noble Truths is something that really does change your life when you learn to put these principles into practice in the modern daily life. But it is human nature to be attached to things and to expect. This is because of our predisposed nature for survival. We had to be attached to things because we didn't want to lose them, but we also had to expect. We had to look into the future to determine whether we should move, whether we should fight, whether we could let our guard down. And that's really where this comes from, because once upon a time humans had to be expecting of anything so that we could always be prepared to fight or survive or run. But now we live in a world where we no longer have to put this kind of act into practice. We don't have to expect anything. We don't have to be on our guard. So living in the present moment is what will really solve this problem. So if you haven't already, look into the Buddhist principles, look into the Four Noble Truths and start putting them into practice in your daily life right now. This can also reduce anxiety, stress, depression, and many other things as well when you begin to live in the present moment, letting go of all attachments to expectations. This is something that's really life-changing, and if you put it into practice from today, you will really start to see results in the coming weeks. If this video helped you in any way, then please let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button and give it a share to your friends and family so we can reach a wider audience with all of these videos and the content. Make sure you do turn on that notification button as well so you get notified when I release new content. And I hope you're all staying well and you're staying safe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.